So this past week, Jamie Plays, myself and the Nido met for the first time, and it was lovely. We shot some Q&A videos that will be coming at you very soon. In said video I said, and I quote, "I will try and find something positive to talk about for the next yak." But unfortunately, this is the internet, a place full of anonymous shitbags that make life difficult for people trying to have a genuine conversation. And sadly, a lot of those shitbags play video games. So on that note, we're going to be talking about PewDiePie, his fans, and Campo Santo Games who made Firewatch. With some positivity at the end, I promise. So, PewDiePie, streamer, reviewer, and the most subscribed person on YouTube, is officially the Gene Simmons of the video game industry as far as I'm concerned. Arguably talented at what he does, even if that thing is incredibly specific and probably had just as much to do with coincidence and luck as it did with hard work. And whatever, heavy lies the crown and all that. I can't imagine what it would be like to be self-aware that everyone is watching you, and now, as of admittedly huge stupid mistakes that should never have happened in the first place, they are now waiting for you to slip up and drag you off your throne. And then PewDiePie said the N-word.
What a fucking
And it's not the first time he's screwed up in this regard. Looking for condemnation? You're watching the wrong show. Support of his behavior? Not a chance. I have no doubt that this incident was a stupid mistake. No one is denying this, even those who would happily cast judgment on his eternal soul for it. However, perhaps we ought to examine this Gene Simmons theory and go, whatever my opinion may be of this, my adding fuel to the fire is probably only lining Felix's pockets. As far as my own personal opinion goes, hey, that's kind of what this show is about, Louis C.K. sums it up pretty well.
To me, the thing that offends me the most is every time that I hear the N-word. The N-word. Literally, whenever a white lady on CNN with nice hair says the N-word, that's just white people getting away with saying that's all that is.
Basically, you do you. Use the word or don't. I don't, because I personally think there are a lot more creative and apt insults than a slur that has real grounding and history of suffering, when you could just call them a dickhead, mute them, and move on. No one's gonna get upset at the use of the word dickhead. I've jinxed myself. But today, the real thing that's irked me and gotten me to the point of adding to the internet ether about this dude is his fans are being jerks. Do you actually think this makes PewDiePie look good? Do you think this does anything other than ensure that Campo Santo does anything other than stand its ground and encourage other game companies to do the same? Someone has a legitimate interest in not associating their business with a dude who spouts racist comments, and you'll think it's a good idea to review bomb them? Here's the thing, right? If you're on the internet, you're probably desensitized to the awful amount of terrible things people say and do. I'm lucky that for the most part, I've only been a witness. But this bullshit is where I draw the line. This behavior is not okay. Look, guys, companies aren't obligated to cater to PewDiePie just because he's the king of the mountain. Words might just be words to you, but words have power. That's why we tell stories in the first place. Campo Santo made a call based on that. So, is this games company making a business decision or one based on ethics? Honestly, who knows? Who cares? Fact of the matter is they're going to take measures to protect themselves and their community. Either from a closeted racist with a hell of a lot of power, or simply a guy who doesn't want to alter his behavior, despite his visibility everywhere or the responsibilities that come with that. Some of you may be asking, not without merit, whether Campo Santo made too strong a call in regards to this. And I'd be curious to hear your comments. All I can do is repeat the following. No matter what, this is not okay. Period. Hey guys, Jackinaction here, and thank you once again for sticking with me through this slightly controversial episode of Jack Yak. If you have any suggestions for what I should talk about next week, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, as it really does help us know if you're enjoying the content. Also be sure to follow the GameFed Twitter. Thank you once again very much for watching, and I will see you on the internet. Jackinaction out.